speed, and for the demonstration, we're not going to get them out. But when you're on soft ground, it makes the world of difference. I have actually seen trucks like this roll over just because the ground will settle and they just get in a tipping situation. So make sure you're using your pads. Make sure you have the outriggers, both sides, all the way out. Get a nice stable base. And the way that you get started on this, when you're in the cab, up top here, you have this auxiliary switch for the crane. You're going to just flip that forward and put your park brake on. You'll hear it idle up, showing that the PTO's on. Same thing, you know, no matter what the truck is, if you got a mechanical park brake or the electronic, but it tells you the park brake's set, you got your PTO on. Up here you also have all the switches for the lights, the box, and the tuck under lift gate that we'll go over. So, nice feature about this, the wireless remote, but we'll get to that in a second. First thing you got to do is come out here and hit your power button. Okay? You'll see it start to light up, come to life. And then we're going to hit the button for the outriggers. Make sure you're solid. Hit your outrigger button. Then you have all the controls for your outriggers. Go ahead, you got this safety latch here. Just one side at a time though. Go to the other side. We'll go back over here to the power mount. While you're working with the outriggers, so once you got your outriggers set where you want them, you can see our little leveling gauge here. Obviously we're not level right now, but on a job site you would want to be. Once you know you're set there, you can go ahead and turn your outriggers off, okay? And you can come over here and hit your crane button, and then hit your wireless remote button. On the side of the remote, this is your emergency stop. The crane will record if that button is engaged or not. So anytime that you get done working, you need to make sure that you hit that, and that kills, you know, all the controls. But it's very important you make sure you do that. That way, if you're walking around here and you're doing stuff, you're unhooking a tank, whatever it is, you don't want to accidentally bump one of those. So then when you're ready to go again, you just give that a twist and it pops out. And like we said, this crane is a little more intelligent than some of the ones we've had in the past. It will actually do an unfold and fold feature on its own, electronically. And what you do for that is you got to come in here and hit menu 2. So you scroll down to menu 2, you hit the number 6, and then this 6th lever here, you're going to go ahead and just hold it down. Hold it up, sorry. And it will start to unfold. And you just hold it. And it will do its thing. But you got to make sure when you do this that you have plenty of clearance. That's the one key to it. This is to ensure that you don't hit the back of the cab, you know, anything like that, put it away. So once it's all the way out, you know, now you're free to do what you want. So you got to go back into your menu 1 to get back to normal crane operations. Okay? Once you're back on menu 1, this thing will work the way that it's intended. And I know the crane you have right now doesn't have a remote control, so this will be a little bit new to you guys, but as long as you go slow, pay attention to the directions, you know, kind of follow these steps, you're not going to screw anything up. It moves nice and slow so that if you do go the wrong way the first time, you're able to correct it pretty quick. But then you'll get to a point that you feel real comfortable and you're just running it with your fingertips. So you can come over here, get it all the way out, tip up or tip down to pick up the end. But it'll extend out to 33 feet. Okay. Any questions about any of that? Now, just like unfolding itself, if you're all the way out like this and you want to put it away, you can do the same thing. You can start from here if you know you have all the clearance. Go back to your menu 2, hit your number 6, and then hold this down, and it'll put itself away all by itself. Really slick, but it's also the safest way to do it. It's a little slow, a little daunting at times, but it really is the safest way to do it.
At that point, does it have a stop or rotate to be able to stop, or can it just completely spin around?
It will not go 365, but it will go all the way to the left to a certain point, and then all the way to the right to a certain point. You can get in front of the cab of the truck.
But it's got to stop.
Yeah. Driver in training. That's why it's very important to make sure you got plenty of clearance. I know we don't always, so this won't work 100% of the time. Sometimes you might have to get it 3/4 of the way over here to this, you know, under some trees or something, and then, you know, from this point or whatever, you start to go. But definitely take having it do it by itself is the best way to put it away. Big fear of mine is someone's going to hit the back of a cab. Once it's tucked away and it's done, it will honk the horn to let you know. And that's that. Shut your remote off, go over, turn off your remote and your screen, go back to your outriggers. And then you're ready to pick up and put away. Grab that side.